What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. This here's Legitical Response. We cover political news. We keep you up to date and keep you informed on some of the stuff that the government does because they do some underhanded crap, folks, and we need to know about it. And that's what I'm here for, to try to bring you some of the stuff. We also counter the mainstream narrative machine all the time because they lie. They love to lie. They love to lie about Trump so much that they can't tell the truth about Trump if it's to save their life. They would lie through their teeth and get shot in the face before telling the truth about something that Donald Trump did good. Oh yeah, well, that's what we're talking about today. I'm mostly covering this story. One, because, NBC lies. NBC is one of the worst liars of all. And for two, I want somebody to yell at me in the comment section about what I'm about to say. Check it out, though. House Republicans release report seeking to undermine January 6th committee and star witness. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, the Republicans, they've been doing their number. They just had the weaponization of the federal government committee hearing the other day. Had Jordan Peterson on there, who was demolishing some Democrats, by the way. You need to go look that up and watch it because it was great. It was awesome. Jordan Peterson is the man, y'all. I wish I could speak as eloquently and as well as he does. Man, he's good. But let's get into the story right quick, y'all, because this one, it's funny. A House committee investigating the special January 6th committee released a sweeping report Monday that Republicans say demonstrates key witness Cassidy Hutchinson's dramatic account of former President Donald Trump's actions that day was not corroborated by 4 other White House employees. Yes, Cassidy Hutchins. We know she lied. We know she lied through her teeth. We know that story she gave out was BS, but let's get into it, y'all. None of the White House employees corroborated Hutchinson's sensational story about President Trump lunging for the steering wheel of the beast. However, some witnesses did describe the president's mood after the speech at the Ellipse, states the 81-page report by House Administration Committee's Oversight Subcommittee led by Barry Loudermilk, a section of which was obtained by NBC News in advance of its release. Hutchinson testified under oath privately and publicly before the January 6th panel that she had heard that Trump had lunged at the steering wheel of the presidential SUV and got into a physical altercation with his lead Secret Service agent after the president was told he could not go to the Capitol to join his supporters after speaking at a rally on the Ellipse on January 6th. Right, so if anybody knows what the beast is, right, this is the presidential limo that the presidents ride around in. This thing, it's a beast because the doors on that thing are like this thick. They're like 5 inches thick. Got highly bullet-resistant glass. Has ballistic resistance from bombs and other stuff. It's got run-flat tires. It's got a huge diesel engine in it that has a buttload of torque. It can even withstand chemical attacks, right? If the car has to drive through an area that's been sprayed with whatever chemical, it has its own air supply and can, have fresh air in the cabin of the damn thing for hours at a time. This thing is a monster, right? But if you know the inside of this thing, you would know that her story was complete BS. There is a divider dividing the cabin in the back where the president rides and the driver. Here's a picture of that divider right here. As you can see, might not be able to see it very well, there's a freaking TV right there. And then there's a bunch of other stuff. So you mean to tell me, what was he, a 74-year-old man is going to squeeze through that little tiny area right there to try to grab the wheel of a moving car going down the road, all because he wants to go to my insurrection? If you believe that story, oh my goodness, there's no help for you, folks. There is no help. If you believe half of the lies that the mainstream narrative machine tell you about Donald Trump, there is no help for you. I'm sorry. If you have Trump derangement syndrome, there is no help for you. You're going to have to come out of that yourself. There's nothing that anybody can say. There's no truth that anybody can tell you that's going to change your freaking mind, right? Am I right? Let me know down in the comment section. But, I mean, the guy was like 74 years old at the time. Do you really think a 74-year-old president is going to squeeze through that little hole to try to grab the steering wheel of a moving car, like I said, possibly killing everybody in the vehicle because he grabbed the steering wheel to turn them around? Yeah, freaking right. And they believed it. Some people were just, they knew it was a lie. Some of them, they knew it was a lie. The whole January 6th panel, they all knew she was lying through her freaking teeth. And that's what these people do. They love to lie about Donald Trump all the time. It's insane. While the new GOP report says one White House employee described Trump's mood after the speech as irate, Republicans argue that it is highly improbable that the other White House employees would have heard about the president's mood in the SUV following his speech at the Ellipse, but not heard the sensational story that Hutchinson claims Tony Ornato told her after returning to the White House on January 6th. Since taking back the majority last year, House Republicans have been eager to relitigate the investigation and findings of the January 6th committee as Trump seeks to win back the White House in November. One of the GOP's top priorities has been to discredit Hutchinson, who is... Discredit? What do you mean discredit? If you believe that story, you're an idiot. Who was serving as a top aide to then White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows in the final days of the Trump administration. She was the star witness for the Select House Committee that investigated Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election and block Congress from certifying the results on January 6, 2021. Actions the bipartisan panel said led to the deadly attack on the Capitol. Hang on. What? The deadly attack? You mean the attack that killed one of these attackers? Yeah, because Ashley Babbitt was the only person to die on that day. One of the people going through a window, I believe. Yeah, the only person to die that day. Yeah, the media loves to tell you there was like 5 or 6 Capitol police officers that died. No, there wasn't. None of them died on January 6th. Not a single freaking one. That was a lie. That was another lie. And can you prove with absolute certainty that those people were there to actually stop Congress from certifying the election? Another thing, can you prove, do you really think that they would have stopped Congress from certifying the election? At all. Ever. Let me know down in the comment section if you think that that's what they were there for. Because you would have to be a complete idiot to think that you're going to stop Congress from certifying an election. Hey, you may have postponed it for that day. Who gives a damn? They're just going to go the next day. Or they'll do it in secret somewhere. You mean to tell me that, yeah, people still believe that too. You can't prove it because that's not what happened. They were just there protesting. But hey, look, that's just one side of the story, right? Hutchinson has also written about these events in her book. As for comment Monday, Hutchinson's attorney, William H. Jordan, referred to NBC News to a January letter he sent to Loudermilk stating that his client has been truthful. Let me be clear, since Miss Hutchinson's changed counsel, she has and will continue to tell the truth, while other individuals, often men, who occupied more senior roles, would not speak with Select Committee. Miss Hutchinson and many other witnesses courageously stepped forward. Yet she now finds herself being questioned by you and your subcommittee regarding her testimony and on matters that may also be the subject of ongoing criminal proceedings against Mr. Trump, Jordan wrote to Loudermilk. In a statement Monday, Benny Thompson condemned the GOP reporting, saying Mr. Loudermilk's latest attack on the Select Committee's work is dishonest. The January 6 panel's final report considered the testimony of all witnesses, Thompson said. All evidence points to the same conclusion. Donald Trump wanted to join his violent mob as it marched on the Capitol, and he was irate when his security detail told him he couldn't go, Thompson said.
I know that everyone here will soon be marching over to the Capitol building to peacefully and patriotically make your voices heard. Today we will see whether Republicans stand strong for integrity of our elections, but whether or not they stand strong for our country. Our country.
Benny Thompson is a liar. I will call him that to his face. Benny Thompson, you are an idiot, you are a jackass, and you are insane, sir. These people, especially Democrats, do not care about the truth. They do not care. They just want their narrative to be spun. That's all they want. They want to get their wrap-up smear, and they want to spin Donald Trump as an evil dictator, which he's not. Hey, and the proof is in the pudding. You just watch when he gets reelected. Oh, there's no dictator crap going on. Oh, what do we do now? Let's make up some more lies. We'll see when it comes November. We'll see what happens when he gets reinstalled into the White House in January 2025. But that's all I got for this one, y'all. I want y'all to let me know what y'all think about all this down in the comment section. I want to thank everybody for watching. I really do appreciate it. And y'all try to have a good day and be positive. Peace.